Well, okay there gamers, if this video was in your recommended, thank you YouTube gods for recommending it, and thank you for clicking it. I'm sure you will be disappointed. So here's a little recap of what happened so far. Johnny Sins, yes, this guy, took over Burnley Football Club, where we faced relegation, we got relegated, promotion,
Great success!
finished third in the league and even managed to win it just last season. This season, however, things got pretty interesting.
Y hasta la puta madre banda tantos pinches idiomas, y la gente no más entiende a putazos.
So last season, many of our star players were absolutely horrible or just didn't play at all for some reason, thanks EA gods. Our right back actually managed to outscore most of the other players in the team and he's not even that good. But anyway, what happened happened, so let's look forward and see what the future holds. The board wanted me to win everything and you'd expect us to do pretty well, right? The new players arrived and Rashford's loan had expired, but when I tried to renew it, Manchester United said no.
You little...
The first signings of the season were not some big names, even though we had quite a few monies.
Nice.
But rather 4 free agents, including 3 whole goalkeepers, which I'm sure it's not gonna mess with the simulations. Like and subscribe. This isn't a suggestion, this is an order. Actually, it's a threat.
Do it now.
And our 92 overall David De Gea will play all the games, right guys, right?
No.
To make sure the AI selects all the best players, I decided to sell some of our lesser ones, including Gibbs, Dos Santos, Ronaldo, Insigne, Origi, Icardi, Oscar and Lakaka, which earned me a nice little amount of cash. And with the money I bought Serge Aurier, perfect pronunciation, and he's Eric Laporte, for a total of 150 million doubloons. Oh, and I did also loan Eriksen out for 6 months because he just wasn't being selected for some reason. We did beat Werder Bremen in the preseason tournament, and yes, just like last season, I will add it to the trophy cabinet. And on top of that, we also beat Community Shield FC and actually won it on penalties. Very nice. About halfway through though, we were sitting in first as expected. Everton, by the way, are they are a very good team. I respect them and I love them. Very nice. But not only that, we also topped our UCL group by winning 5 out of 6. And just in case you're wondering, yeah, we had quite a few dollars to spend on pre-contracts, baby. But before that, I sold Toprak, Torres, Coutinho, Haisaj and sent this guy to the Shadow Realm. I did check the team's personal performance yet again, just like I did last season, and found out that Neymar actually played a decent amount of matches, despite being total shit.
What the hell is even that?
I did also notice that this guy was playing way too often for some reason, so the only logical thing to do was to burn his contract.
Might as well throw these in the fire.
Before selling, Felipe Coutinho managed to play a whole 1 game. Very nice. Torres and Chan also played fuck all. Very nice. And of course, our 82 overall right back played way more than our 88 overall right back, even though none of these guys were ever injured. Makes sense. So, here are the pre-contract signings. Baby! Coziello, Carrasco, Silva, Barkley, Asensio, Dele Alli, Gomez, Neuer, which makes him the De Bruyne and Dybala. And on top of that, I also bought Marco Verratti for 100 million, Harry Kane for 140 and James Rodriguez for 130. And after the January transfer window, our team looked like this, which is pretty decent if I do say so myself. In the League Cup though, we drew against Spurs, but then ended up losing, which I wasn't too upset as long as we can win the Champions League. In the FA Cup we had QPR, and as expected we managed to lose. Wait, what? Well, that's what it says in the script, so I guess the script doesn't lie. Well, anyway, less games equals less fatigue, and we had UCL to focus on, so in the long run, it's a good thing, right? Speaking of which, we had Atletico Madrid, where in the first game we won 1-0, and in the second one we drew, meaning we made it to the quarterfinals. And in the quarterfinals, we had Spurs. They have already beaten us in the League Cup, but in the league itself they were not doing too well, so I was kind of optimistic, and in the first match we actually managed to lose, but in the second one we drew. Wait, what the fuck, bro? Who keeps writing these, man? Well, I guess only the league was left, in which we were still top after a nice 33 matches, and the next game was against Watford, where we managed to actually win for once. Then after that we had Spurs, where we actually managed to win against them as well, when it mattered the least, making the league table look like this. And the next game was against our title candidates Liverpool, where, as you would expect, the game ended a boring 1-1. Though that meant that we had won the league in Liverpool Stadium, and I just hope that they didn't turn the sprinklers on. To cap it off, we drew against West Ham and managed to win against Middlesbrough, leaving the final league table looking like this. Now back to individual performances. Neymar, for example, lost 1 acceleration and 2 agility, making his overall go down by 3 for some reason. Makes sense. But to be fair, he played more like a 62 overall rather than a 92 overall, so that decrease of 3 is not too bad. My favorite black guy of all time though was probably our best player, as he got a nice 34 goal contributions. Rodriguez on the other hand wasn't that great, Eriksen was even worse, and so was Verratti. The Hood showed everyone who is boss by getting a whole 3 goal contributions. Whoa man, I'm sure the girls, or guys, I don't discriminate, will be crawling all over you after they see all these stats. Emre Can was also absolutely world class. Our defenders actually managed to score more goals than some forwards, and for some reason the AI decided to play these dog shit, relatively speaking, goalies. So yeah, that caps off a relatively bland season, all things considered, so surely the next one could only be an improvement. Right? See, Everton are very good, they survived relegation by 2 whole points. How amazing. They are a very, very good team. Please, can my family go now? Please, please don't hurt them, please.